What's up, guys? This is Cody with Cody Walling Fishing. Welcome to another episode on the channel. I want to thank you guys for stopping in, and I would invite you, please comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. One of my biggest passions since I've started fishing is being able to share what I've learned as an angler, but also hopefully encourage people who haven't gotten into fishing yet to go do it. I'm a bigger guy myself, and I get out on a little kayak, and so I'm hoping if I can do that and share my experiences and my knowledge, maybe some of you other guys will be able to have the courage or the want to get out there and catch some fish as well. So for today's video, I want to go over something that kind of didn't go my way in early January. I had planned on fishing a couple different trails as a co-angler. So one of the trails I'll be fishing is through MLF, and those are the BFLs. I'll be in the Gator division, and so I'm locked in for those. Those are not a problem. But the upsetting part is at the beginning of the year, I joined a local club here in Central Florida, and upon my first couple meetings, I noticed that this was a club mostly of older anglers, a smaller group, and upon going to the meetings, I was immediately told, hey, we may not even have room for you, we don't have enough boats, and we are going to have to see on a tournament by tournament basis if you're able to fish. And so I was okay with that. I'm understanding. I'm a new guy on the block and everything like that. So we get around to the first draw meeting for the tournament on the Winter Haven chain. And we get into this draw meeting, and everybody does their draws, and it came out where we had 12 boats and we had 14 co-anglers. And so I was the second person out at the current time. There was a gentleman nice enough to say that if we didn't have enough boats, that he wouldn't fish, and there was another person who had joined the club behind me. So the way it worked out with the draw, long story short, is I was the first person in able to fish. I was so excited. I was already planning in my head, trying to put everything together, get with my boater, and make plans to catch a bunch of fish that day. And then as they're running down the list, one of the more seasoned guys who was a co-angler realized and speaked up that he didn't put his name in on the sign-up sheet. And so because he didn't put his name on the sign-up sheet, he became the first one, or the last one in to fish, and then I was the first one out. So there was a whole lot of dramatics, and it was inner turmoil for me because I didn't think I was gonna fish, and I was okay because I was expecting that. And then I was gonna fish, so I was getting really, really excited, and then I got knocked out. And then to add insult to injury, I was kind of bummed out because of the way that it played out, and I am on my way home, and one of the leaders in the club gives me a call. He's like, hey, we found another boat for you. You're gonna be able to fish Sunday. Awesome. So I'm super excited, doing the same thing again. I'm planning, get my boater's telephone number, this, that, and the other, and so we start putting it all together. And I call him, talk to him. He's like, yeah, I do this. I hadn't been in the club for a while, and I've got two boats. He's got a bass boat that's being repaired, and then he's got a little tracker that he had to get insurance on, which is how I guess we were going to be able to have a boat. So again, to make a longer story short, we go through that week, and I get notified on Friday that the guy wasn't able to settle the insurance on his boat, and so there was no longer a boat available for me. So it was kind of turmoil in my head, going from not being able to fish, and now I'm able to fish, and now I'm not able to fish again, and then boom, we got a boat, I'm able to fish again. And then Friday afternoon, I'm not able to fish. So I was really, really bummed to not be able to fish that club tournament from the co-angler standpoint. because I was really hoping to dip my feet with that small group and kind of get an idea and a feel for co-angling prior to getting into the BFLs. But that is okay. Adversity breeds strength, and I'm going to use that as a positive. And coming this Saturday, I've got my first BFL. So I'm going to be able to hop in the back of somebody's boat. I just won't be as fresh as I would like to be, or as seasoned as I would like to be before getting back there and making it happen. But I'm super excited. I'm very grateful for the opportunities and the people who have helped me to get here and talked to me along the way. Especially the gentleman who helped me out with a link for the BFLs to make sure that I was guaranteed a spot. Very, very grateful to everybody. Especially grateful to Fish Lake Co., Battle Baits, Lakeland Fishing Outfitters, and Johnny's Automotive. They're helping me out in various ways throughout this year so I can fish all of these tournaments. After this one coming up, I'll have 4 more BFLs to fish, and then there's a whole season of co-angling in the club tournament. I'm just wondering how that's going to shake out for me, and if I'll be able to actually get in a boat at some point, being the new guy in the club. But that's it. That's kind of the update. It was really, really weird how all that went down, and I kind of wanted to share it because I had talked at the beginning of the year how I was going to be fishing all these events, and I was supposed to have this tournament on that Sunday, and it unfortunately wound up falling through for me. But appreciate you guys listening to me and hearing me out. If you're still here at this point in the video, again, please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Hopefully I can encourage you guys to get into fishing if you don't fish already. And if you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. If I don't have an answer for you, I'll find someone who does. It's all about learning and growing, and I'll love to help you guys as much as possible as I'm learning and growing myself. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Your attention and the time out of your day is totally appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. So good luck with where you're going, 'cause I know that you'll get there someday.